Welcome to the Healing Mile. I'm Carrie, your walking bestie. And by the end of this episode, you're going to understand why walking has such a powerful effect on your mind and body, and how to use it as a tool to feel better, think clearer, and move through your life with more ease. Have you ever noticed how different you feel after a walk? Even when nothing in your life has changed. The same responsibilities are still there. The same conversations still exist. The same things that were on your mind before you started are still part of your world. And yet something shifts. Your mind feels clearer. Your body feels lighter. And your energy feels different. There's more space in your thoughts. There's a sense of calm that wasn't there before. There's a steadiness that begins to take over. And it can feel subtle or it can feel really noticeable depending on the day. But either way, it's real. And today, we're going to walk through what's actually happening in those moments. Because once you understand what your body and your brain are doing for you while you walk, you start to see this as something you can come back to anytime, not as something you have to force, and especially not something you need to be motivated for, but as something that supports you where you are. So let's begin by settling into our walk. Find a pace that feels natural for you today. Just notice the rhythm your body has already found. Feel your feet meeting the ground, one step at a time. Let your arms move in a way that feels easy. Bring your attention to your breath and take a slow breath in through your nose and let it out gently. Let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw relax. Your body already knows how to do this. Walking is something you've been doing your whole life. And right now, your body is guiding you forward without you needing to think about it. So as we walk, we're going to let our body lead and allow our mind to follow. There are so many moments in life where we try to think our way into feeling better. We sit with our thoughts. We replay things and try to figure them out. We search for the right answer or the right perspective that will make everything feel clear again. And sometimes that works. And sometimes it keeps the same loop going over and over. There have been times in my life where I've felt stuck in my own head, going over the same thoughts again and again, trying to make sense of something, trying to feel different, trying to find clarity without moving at all. And what I've learned through my own experience is that clarity doesn't always come from sitting still. Clarity comes when your body starts to move. Because when your body moves, something begins to shift. Our thoughts begin to change, our energy begins to change, and our perspective begins to open. And we don't have to force it at all. It just happens naturally. That's why walking is so powerful. It meets you exactly where you are and helps you move forward from there. So let's talk about what's actually happening inside your body and your brain while you walk. And we're going to keep this simple because your body is already doing all of this without you needing to understand every detail. But I like to get nerdy sometimes. When we walk, our brain begins to release chemicals that support how we feel. Serotonin starts to increase, which supports our mood and creates a sense of balance. Dopamine begins to rise, which is connected to motivation and reward. Endorphins are released, which create that natural sense of feeling good in your body. All of this is happening while you're simply putting one foot in front of the other. Your body is creating support for you. At the same time, your stress levels begin to shift. Cortisol, which is your stress hormone, begins to lower. Your muscles begin to relax. Your breathing becomes deeper and more steady. Your body starts to feel safe. And when your body feels safe, your mind follows. There's also something really powerful happening within the movement itself. Walking creates a natural left and right rhythm in your body. Each step activates both sides of your brain. This kind of movement supports your brain in processing thoughts. It helps you move through what you've been holding on to and create space for new thoughts to come in. That's why you can start a walk feeling overwhelmed and end it feeling clearer without having to force a solution. Your brain is working with your body to sort things out. Your nervous system is also responding to this movement. Walking signals to your body that you're safe, that you're moving, and that you're okay. Your system begins to regulate. Your heart rate steadies. Your body comes back into balance. And when your body comes back into balance, your mind has a different environment to work from. That clarity begins. Calm begins. This is where you start to feel like yourself again. And there's even more happening here that most people don't realize. As we walk, our digestion begins to improve too. The gentle movement of our body helps stimulate our digestive system, making it easier for our body to process and move food through. Our body begins to circulate blood more efficiently, which supports our organs, including our gut. And our gut plays a much bigger role in how you feel than most people think. Our gut is considered our second brain. They're constantly communicating. So as our body moves and our digestion improves, that communication becomes more in sync. You may notice that heavy, sluggish feeling beginning to lift. You may feel lighter, more comfortable, more at ease in your body. Walking also supports your lymphatic system, which is responsible for clearing out waste and toxins. Unlike your heart, which pumps blood through your body, your lymphatic system relies on movement. So every step you take is helping your body clear, reset, and function more efficiently. And as your body begins to feel clearer, like I said, your mind follows. Your circulation increases as you walk, sending more oxygen and nutrients to your brain. That's part of why your thinking begins to feel sharper. Ideas begin to flow more easily. You may notice that things that felt stuck start to move. Your body is supporting your mind in ways that are happening beneath the surface. And all of this is happening while you're simply walking. Pretty amazing, right? So how do you use this in your real life, you might ask? Well, the first step is to move before you feel ready. You don't need to wait for motivation to show up. Actually, please don't. Because motivation grows through action. When you take the first step, or even tie your first shoe before you get out the door, your body begins to respond. Your brain begins to respond. Everything starts to shift from there. The second step is to keep it simple. You don't need this big, elaborate plan or perfect routine. You don't even need to go a certain distance or reach a certain number of steps. You just need to start walking. The simplicity of walking is what makes it so powerful. It removes the pressure, it removes the barrier, and it allows you to simply begin. And the third step is to use walking as a reset. Anytime you feel overwhelmed, stuck, or mentally heavy, you can walk. Anytime your thoughts feel crowded or your energy feels off, you can walk. You don't need to solve everything first. You can move and let the clarity come to you. So as we continue walking, I want you to imagine something. Imagine that you're walking through a light layer of fog. It's not heavy. It's just enough that things feel a little blurry, a little unclear. You can still move forward. You can still see a few steps ahead. And as you keep walking, step by step, that fog begins to shift. With each step, it lifts a little more and a little more, and you begin to see a little more clearly. The path in front of you becomes easier to see. Your surroundings start to come into focus. You feel more grounded, more safe, more aware of where you are and where you're going. And as you continue walking, that clarity continues to open. The path was always there, and walking helped you see it. And affirmations can help you feel it. So, as we bring this walk to a close, let's repeat a few together. I like to call them thoughts on purpose. You can repeat them silently or out loud, whatever feels best for you. I allow my body to support my mind. I feel clearer with every step I take. I trust movement to guide me forward. I am building strength in my mind and my body. Notice how those words feel in your body and take a moment to notice how you feel right now. Notice your breath moving in and out. Notice your body carrying you forward with each step. Notice the space in your mind. Your life is still your life, and something within you has hopefully shifted. Your body has been supporting you this entire time. Your brain has been working with you, creating clarity, releasing what you no longer need to hold on to, helping you feel more steady and more grounded just by walking. Your breath has been guiding you. Your steps have been guiding you. There's a quiet intelligence in all of this, a natural rhythm your body knows how to return to. Walking brings you back to it. Take a moment to appreciate that. Appreciate your body for showing up for you. Appreciate your mind for adjusting and processing and creating space. Appreciate your ability to move, to step forward, to shift your state in a simple and powerful way. Remember that this is something you can come back to anytime. You don't need to wait for the right moment. You don't need to wait for motivation. You don't need to have everything figured out. You can walk, and your body will meet you there. Your mind will meet you there. And step by beautiful step, things will begin to feel clearer. more open, more grounded, and more like you. Well, we made it to the end of this walk, and I'm so happy you're here. Be sure to follow the podcast so you don't miss an episode. And leaving a 5-star review helps us reach more people and is appreciated more than you'll ever know. You'll find helpful tools and resources linked in the show notes, along with an option to support the podcast and help keep it ad-free, and a link to the Healing Mile website where you can listen to episodes, read blog posts, and explore more ways to support your mind and body. And don't forget to listen to this week's Healing Minute episode. It's a short meditation to help you carry some calm and peace into the rest of your day. As always, thank you so much for walking with me today here on the Healing Mile, and I'll see you on the path again soon.